Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing great. We're going to kick it off with some live arena, of course. That's what I said we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing probably about 20 fights or so. Looking at leaderboards, let's see what we're at. Not a very good win rate. We're going to hopefully fix that today. 67% is the start. Let me see what we can get going here. I'm going to try to jot down starting win rate. 67%. We're gonna hopefully end better than that. Let me put some notes. All right, here we go. Hope you guys are doing well. As for the points right now, let's see if it's okay. Black Volga is a little 63 rank right now, 238 points. Infinite, 83%. Dang. Hey, clanmate of mine, Zilbrus, very nice, 80% win rate. Shusik, 96% win rate. That's nice. Cool. Let me see. Everdevil. No, I've played him several times. Rythern. Cool. This dude was giving me a lot of problems the first season. He is a strong player with not a lot of player power. Cool. All right. Let's jump in here and give it a shot, guys. What's going on, Angerus? Hopefully I said your name right. WarDaddy203. What's going on, dude? Welcome, welcome. You guys fuse your Titus today. You're going to try him out. I'm going to give him a shot in Chimera, which a lot of you, not so procrastinating people probably have already ran your Chimera keys. I, however, did not. I'm going to run my Chimera stuff. Oh, forgot we got a bot first match. Okay, well, this is pretty cool. All right, Mr. Van Dark, let's hope to be able to beat you. I forgot I ended yesterday with 3 losses, so it's a good way to kick off the stream. It's a good old bot fight. I did go through and put a lot of these champions with their correct tags, though, which is nice. So I should have most of them. Where's Embreeze? I don't know where he's at. Let's go this. I've not built it yet. I was gonna do it on stream. I was gonna do it. I considered doing it off stream, but I was like, you know what? This would be a fun thing to do on stream, so we'll do it here. Any boosted event for the Hero's Path? Yes, there will be an announcement with some of this stuff fairly soon. Can I explain my picks? I can try to. Not this time, because obviously we're going against a team that doesn't really matter with the picks because it's a bot. I need to go put some more champions in the arena tags. Shuzin has no tag. Embreeze has no tag. I need to fix that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do arena first. We're going to do about 20 fights probably in the arena, maybe 10, maybe 10, 15. I forget how many. We're going to do until the 10 gym refresh. So I guess 5, 10, 15 fights or so. And then from there, I'll jump over and do Chimera team building. And I'm hoping with everything that I can make this a full auto Chimera team. Full auto Chimera teams, I've made a few of them for some different takeovers, but they're not very easy to do. Because there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong in Chimera, of course. Let's go A2. All right. Now we get an actual fight here. go first pick. I don't think I'll be using too much of Armand's today. I'm gonna try a little different strategy today. I'm gonna try to win today. Today's goal is to win fights. We're gonna mix up my plans slightly. Commodus, okay. All right, so for the plan here, Marichka, pick against Commodus to counter bombs. If he doesn't ban Marichka and is only left with a bomber as the only damage dealer, it's going to be very difficult for him to do anything as far as killing my team. Sigfrid also counters him pretty well. Nishak versus Commodus. Okay, so he brings a strip. We're going to get rid of Commodus. They're going to have the speed potential anyways. Got 2 auras. No real reason for me to ban the Arbiter. I'm either faster or I'm not. Ban the Commodus. They lose a strip champion. I think I'm probably faster. The Nishak will be countered by my Sigfrid anyways somewhat. So if he would have had another strip champion, it would have been a little bit different. But since Sigfrid has feral gear anyways, he deals with bombs pretty well. You're so interested in making different teams with him. So far you can tell that, let's see. We'll just go straight into this. Just A2, just because A3 could hit Aspect of Siroth. You never know. It's going to boost his turn meter anyways. On to the next one. You're so interested in making different teams with him. So far you can tell that if you can squeeze another support champion, a Pardon is a good option. Stacking up buffs fast and a turn meter on his passive. Yes, a Pardon could be very good at, like a budget Senna basically, right? So a few things at last fight. This guy, same person. He did not have any stone skin on any of his champions. So if he was to pick the same ones, then I know, hey, I can just go Hegemon or Calvalax. Okay, so he's doing the same stuff as he did just before this. Be surprised if he does the exact same stuff. Okay, so far it's the exact same stuff. So I'll go this plus, actually, what I'll do here, can't really do that. We'll do this plus, they have 2 6-star polymorphs, so no Calvalax. Go Hedgie this time. Mix it up a little bit. Mezamel here. She can kill one champion, but not everybody. I'll have a few damage dealers to begin with. Boost the attack. Like I said, he has no stone skin. So, can Hedgie kill him? This is just a little bit of a Hedgie test. Lamasu for sure. Not quite on the others. Cool. Now, is she going to be able to kill champs? I don't know. About to find out. I think one person she can. Nice. Commodus would have killed everybody though. Could have killed everybody. You finally got your shoes in. Just no soul for her. Yo, that's awesome, dude. Congrats. You pulled her, I guess, yesterday? Right? That's when the 10x for her was? How many voids did it take to get her? I like Crixia quite a bit. We'll leave her. Okay. You try making it work, but your Lamasu just resets random people instead of Wixwell. Yeah, that's the thing, is like if you're running Lamasu, she is going to reset random people. But if you're running Wixwell on another extender, you don't really necessarily need her resetting the Wixwell, right? If you have him with plenty of Merciless plus Reflex, Refresh, and all that kind of good stuff. Those are my thoughts, at least. $40 voids, dang, that's not bad at all, dude. Congrats. 40 voids and you got a brand new shoes in. How fast can you make her? Good old Rotos pick. So for Rotos, I can ban him. I can pick UDK, which is his worst enemy. However, let me see if he's actually built. He is built. So let's actually do that. Go UDK. I mean, let's get rid of the Marius, I think. Embreeze is a nasty one too, though. 6-star Embreeze, that's his best built champion. Your Yostrid is 445 and would have to break her build to get shoes into 430. Yeah, I would probably leave Yostrid where she's at. Lock the Galathier, maybe? Okay. Hopefully we can do this. I don't have a ton of accuracy on him. Okay. Go for the little res here. Not a big deal. Ah, I can't do the res, actually. Forgot about that one. We'll just do this A1. Save the AoE for when they get rezzed. Still block buffs. This is the same account. My nickname, I changed it a while back. It was OC Tirades, but I changed it to Roast because clan separated to a different cluster, basically. But yeah, I did change it from then, like from the last few weeks, basically. Okay, so I can go with the A3 and possibly get a weak hit here. I really need to just get the Galathier lower HP. I will be able to boost somebody with shoes in a moment. We can swap, that's fine. I really just want to get block actives on him. I just cannot land that for some reason. Please no weak hits. Oh my gosh, still weak hits like crazy. Wow. There we go. That was a bit more drawn out than what I think would have had to have been. I just kept getting weak hits over and over and over. But Deda, what I was saying about your Yostrid, I would probably leave her at 445, which I guess is what you're going to be doing anyways. But the thing with shoes in is that, I guess with Yostrid, it's kind of similar, right? Turn meter boost and then has a turn meter decrease as well. So I guess her and shoes in are fairly similar. For me, I used to have Herbaeus faster than Shuzin because basically Herbaeus set up my other champions a little bit safer because the enemy would pick Marius and then choose in. I could either A2 and give somebody an instant turn, which typically didn't work out great, or I could A3 and the Marius would counterattack me. So I ended up just basically having Herbaeus as my fastest for everything. Good morning, creator. How you doing? Okay, so the nice is nasty. This dude's rough as well. Gonna go him. Do I want to throw in Herbaeus for this as well or not? That's my question. Carnage could also be decent. Gives me another speed aura option. Carnage is good, so we're giving him a shot. Yeah, so OC is... I don't know if OC is fully up and functioning still. I don't know. I'm not part of that Discord anymore. There was just a few different drama things that I'm not part of. I don't really know exactly what all unfolded, to be honest. Let's see. She's going to be very annoying. She's probably the fastest as well. Intimidating presence. They still have the speed aura. I'm probably faster than them, though. But if she goes first and it messes up my Carnage, assuming Siegfried possibly got banned, okay. I got to go first. This should not be too bad. But the Siphi, if she would have taken a turn and blocked buffs, my Carnage would have been ruined and my Commodus would have been messed up as well. But yes, Cypher. Rose is not part of OC. We're part of Olympus now. OLY. But a lot of the Rose members are just using the Rose tag. Yoshida is +2 and 6-star, which obviously helps a lot with the speed. Yes, that's very true. Yep. Is that sometimes that's not what I'm looking for. Looks like I'm getting disconnected. Lovely. It's always good to go first when you're getting disconnected because this means that my turn will be skipped, basically. What's going on here, Playerium? Okay, here we go. Did I miss my turn? Oh, opponent left the battle. Okay. Does a champion with Intimidating Presence has... No. Intimidating Presence will give the Aura champion the boost. Always. Mr. Jordy. This is a strong account. Strong account and tough player. So with the live arena, the order of the champions only matters for like polymorph. You want your polymorph champions to be like these next two picks that I do. Ideally, if I pick a polymorph champion, I have them first. But the aura, it doesn't matter what order because you just select your champion's aura. That's who gets it. And then Intimidating Presence always boosts the aura in your team. All right, we're gonna go Embreeze here for potential block revive stuff. Maybe. This is an annoying champion to deal with. Super annoying to deal with. Let's see. If the champion with Intimidating Presence dies, yeah, it should still affect the leader's aura. I believe it does. I'm like 99% sure it does. But I'm not 100% certain. If anybody else here knows, let me know. Yo, GC Morgan, how you doing? Over on the Twitch side. Hope you're doing well, dude. Finally get your hands on Marius. You guys need to pull his soul. Yeah, dude, I know. I'm on the same path looking for his soul. Okay, so we got a tough team here. Oh crap. Well, that's fine. This would probably be a loss here. Existing. I guess I'm doing the same, man. Guess I'm doing the same. This is gonna be a tough one. Yeah, Sigfrin's out of there. Sigfrind obviously was my strongest champ here. They're all in stone skin except for Theodosia. All right, let's see if we can just take this stone skin from everybody. Interesting. I could actually swap forms with him and have him try to go for some kills. I don't know if I could get a kill, but I mean, hey, he's the furthest away from a turn, so we'll give it a shot. Gonna get hit with his A1. Oh crap, that sucks. I completely forgot about the Stormcaller thing. Polymorph on the Marichka. Let's go for this on the Marius instead. That's rough. That's stun. So get him, Embreeze, do it. Oh, we got the block revive. It's not really going to matter because the Nice is just going to destroy me completely. I don't know. I guess he's not stunned. He looks like he's stunned, but he's not. He's not actually stunned. Yeah, Stormcaller and Marius tear stuff up. Yeah, nothing I can do now. Did kill the Nice though. That's pretty cool. Let me think. So I guess I could have maybe boosted somebody else different instead. Oh, Jordy again. Cool. I'm trying to think who I could have maybe boosted instead. Go Shoes in again. Not sure. I'll take the Commodus this time, though. I know he has him and is a nasty champion. I don't want to have to deal with him. I'd love to get a Stormcaller for my Marius. Well, I don't even use Marius, but I would love to get a Stormcaller from either way. All right, Galathier's a tough one to deal with. Very tough champion to deal with. How's the account treating you? So far, so good. So far, so good, dude. This is a fun account to play against. Harima, okay. So she's gonna counter the bombs, but I don't have to use him like that. He's gonna be annoying. She's gonna shut down my Siegfried a lot. No increased defense. Oh no, does have increased defense from the Marius. His Marius is gonna be a problem for my Siegfried as well. Galathier is gonna be a problem. Really, they're all gonna be a problem. This whole team is just a problem, basically. But if I want to take and have the best chance of doing some damage, I'm gonna have to get rid of this stuff. Now, this Marius could very well, if I use my shoes in to go A3, could just proc Soul Reap on my Siegfried. I don't know how hard he's actually gonna hit. A little bit nervous about that. Let's see though, I'm curious. Is he that crazy? Okay, not that insane, thankfully. Now here, ain't no way I'm gonna have enough accuracy to do this. And it wouldn't even matter because she would just proc her stuff anyways. So let's try to strip one stone skin at least. Okay, we got the block actives on him, which was very, very helpful. Does not have aspect of Siroth for sure. Okay, nice. Could I don't know if I practiced. I probably practiced stuff already, right? Let's just do this. I'll get closer to an extra turn, I guess. Yeah, I didn't quite get close enough there for that. Obviously, he's gonna res now. I could have did the A1 thing, but let's need to block actives on somebody. This is just the best play. Still not killing the Galathier. That is crazy. He could get petrified. The 6-star Chainbreaker, though, is probably not going to make that happen. Here goes the Marius popping off. It's kind of cool, except for the fact that it's not going to do anything. Unless somehow this nice doesn't kill me. Yeah, he kills me with one hit, basically. GG's. I'm going to give it a second before I re-queue, though. You don't even get 1 stars in your mythicals. Like, you're getting these 6 stars. Takes a while. Your gyms have depleted significantly over the last 3 months. Have you noticed the inflation in the game economy? I think there's been more events and tournaments. Like, they've been so many events and tournaments recently. I wish I would have killed that Galathier on that AoE hit there. But it was good stuff, though, either way. I'm not upset with either one of those losses. Who do I want to use here? Yeah, more events and require more points, it seems. And we had the Coalition event, we had the Tholen fusion, now we have this fusion. We had the Gracchus Deck of Fate, we had the Path event, or whatever it was, not the Path event, the Titan event for Tholen. We had so many events. And then we had a Deck of Fate for, or we had something for Mythical, no, that was the Coalition event. Basically, we just had a ton of stuff happening. Money Hungry Plarium? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That is fair. But how have you been doing, NSD Undead? All right, Duchess is here. Let's go ahead and pick that champ. Polymorph plus annoying champion. Get rid of him. You already feel burned out? So many events? Yeah, dude. There's a ton of events. That's why I really want to get this full auto Chimera team with Titus going. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it 100% full auto, though. But even just manualing a little bit won't be that bad. If it's consistent, I just have to manual Lamasu's reset. That's fine. Yeah, they told us that they would likely bring it back in the future on the call we had at Plarium, but there was no like set date or anything like that. So I would have no expectations of it coming back anytime soon. Don't really need this. Yeah, dude, I got the crown on my shoes in. She's 441 speed in stone skin, but with the crown after her aura, she's like close to 550. Because she's always going to be having her aura, right? The battles. But yeah, that's the only mythical relic I have. The only one in the entire count. But do we need to do all to play a game on an okay high level? No, you don't have to do it all. It depends on how high of a level you want to play. Like if you want to play and complete majority of the stuff, you don't have to do all the events. Definitely not. If you want to compete at the very high level, yes, you're gonna have to do more. You're gonna have to do more than what I'm doing. Dude, I know the crown is crazy. Honestly, I think it's a little bit too insane. Okay, yeah. Galathier, or not a Galathier, this dude. Hell, Hades made a video on it, on the cat's gay stuff. 441 in stone skin. For Calvalax and Hegemon specifically. Calvalax and Hegemon both are going to go before me and mess up shoes in. And that's typically what the counter pick is. So if I have her 441 in stone skin with a crown, then we're doing decent. Think Hell Hades made a video today about Brogni. Yeah, we can't talk about Hell Hades. Can't be promoting other content creators now. We're fine. I think everybody here knows Hell Hades, so I don't care about that. But yeah, he made a video on Brogni and Titus. I did see that. Oh, he got me. He got me. We don't really need that just yet because he's going to be rezzing people anyways. Maybe block actives on him. Or one of them. Just kidding. Not going to get blocked actives on anybody. Who's OP now? Oh, yeah. Well, Plarium keeps saying they're not going to nerf the fusion. And they are like pretty adamant about it too. And the content creator, the call we had with them, they weren't acting like they were going to nerf him. They had no plans. They knew how crazy it was going to be. So far, I think everything's looking decent. He's going to res back a few champs there. Let me think about this one. Let's switch forms and put some continuous heals up. Obviously, he's just going to go for the res here. You're dang, you're a CC, but you got to go. I was just messing. What's the fastest champ I can build it? My Air Base. She's like 460, I think. So what I have right now is I could put the crown on her, which would make her really even faster. She's 464. But there's no reason to do that because I can't speed tune anybody to her anyways. And now I have 2 really fast champions. You believe them for sure? They've never lied, right? Plarium's never led us wrong. Whoa, we're getting a lot of big boys today. Crypto, Mr. 904 points. Does Crypto have his shoes in? Maybe. I mean, I know he does. Where's his crown? I guess we're about to find out. We all know for sure he has a crown. $116,000 points. I think he plays a little bit of live arena. Cat's Gaze. Your fastest champion, is it Lazarius? Cat's Gaze? Dang, that's a speedy boy build for sure. Titus Nerf? No such thing. +4 Nice and a Theodosia. Yeah. I know. All right, so... I don't even know what to do here. What do I do? Where do I go? What happens here? Sure. I don't know. Probably the other pick would have been better. Only +3 Marichka? What's he doing? I thought Crypto was big whale. Apparently not. +3 Marichka. I don't know where this comes from though. +3 Marichka. And then +4 Mythicals. He's just a big spender. He's not a CC. That's a good pick versus that. So here, Marichka's gonna be a problem. Nice is gonna be a huge problem. Theodosia is probably really, really fast and gonna also be a problem. Marius is gonna be an issue with any Mythicals I want to swap. I may just get rid of him. Honestly, this is just going to be a problem across the board, basically. I want to see which champion he has a crown on, though. If they're faster than my shoes in, that's who he has a crown on. Okay. This is not going to do anything as far as the... It's not going to necessarily give him a turn. Let's see if I could just... Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Let's see. I need to get him speed tuned differently. That's just kind of a waste. I forgot about that. A small little detail that Sigfrin's so fast and Embreeze is slower than him. I was wanting Embreeze to strip the stone skin, but apparently it's not really going to be what happens. Magma Shield over there as well is very, very annoying. Steals everything. Puts up block buffs as well. A little bit of damage going off. Okay, what I could... we don't have no Magma Shield there, but Magma Shield just kills me if I do this. She has Polymorph too, doesn't she? Dang, yeah, she does. Maybe she's going to resist it. She doesn't resist it, but those resist it. He does not resist it, though. Okay, that works fine. Oh, wait. He's just going to... Well, he's block active. He can't do anything, actually. Maybe he didn't realize that. But he could switch forms and just blast me, typically. But that block active is stopping him from doing that. So that kind of came in clutch. Whoa. Whoa there, buddy. Let's see if I can get a block actives on him. There we go. Fantastic. Though Shu Zin's going to be easily just smacked, or whoever he wants to kill here. That was a good one to kill. Switch forms. Probably go for an HP swap. Does this fully restores destroyed max HP as well? That's pretty cool. Could I kill anybody like this? Not too much, unfortunately. Now here we're kind of in a bad spot still. Neither one of those do very much. This could maybe make him swap forms. Ah, not quite. Dang. If I could possibly get him back to another turn, it could make him swap forms. That could be great. That is very, very strong. But this is actually really good. Switches forms just to not die, basically. Interesting. Yeah, we're dead for sure. Well, that was fairly close. It's a tough fight, though. We've had a lot of tough fights. Well, the 3 that I've lost have been very tough opponents. Who buys void shards anymore? I mean, crypto buys everything, right? I don't know who this is. It's a clanmate of mine. But I don't know the name. 26,000? Yeah, I have no clue. Somebody's changing their names here. But the fight will never be fair. What do I want to go here? I'm a big fan of Embry's. Man doesn't even know his own clan. Nah, this is somebody, either a new member or a new name. Let me see something. I think I might know who it is. Nope, not who I thought it was. All right. Trying to get somebody to give me a free win, but I don't know what member I need to DM, so I guess we're just gonna have to fight it out like normal. Just kidding. Who uses nice? Maybe Nibs? No, he's not. I don't think he's that high. I think everybody uses nice, actually. That's who uses nice. Literally everybody. Oh, do I want to go that or this? I think I would go with this for now. At everyone in Discord, who is this? Who am I facing right now? Should just bomb with free-to-play Nishak and show dominance? Yo, that's true. Must be nice to have a nice. It must be. Especially 6-star +1. I'm trying to think of who. Say Wiccacy, but no, probably not, because I think his nice is probably a bit higher. Kick him from the clan if he wins. Not a bad idea. Aha, the Commodus play that I had a feeling was coming right around the corner. Now, if I... Yeah, I was wanting to get the Commodus. I should have picked Commodus first and not at the very end. That was 100% my goofy decision. Let's go Rotos, baby. Ban the Commodus. Because YOLO, why not? Confirm! You have a 6-star nice, just don't have him? Yeah, I have a 6-star of a few mythicals I also don't have, unfortunately. All right, so we're in a little bit of a strange situation here. Actually, not really. What we're going to do here is we're going to do something that's hopefully going to be successful. We're going to take shoes in. Boost Embreeze. Stone Skin Strip. Turn meter boost. Aha, the Gallither took a turn. Dang. Flips. Smart dude. I don't get block actives. That's huge. I need a turn. That's a fast Marius. Ah, okay. I think I know who this is now. Fast Marius with Stormcaller. I didn't know he wailed like that. That's no, I don't know who that is. I literally have no clue who that is. Let me see something real quick. Members list. Yeah, I don't know who it is. But GG's to them. That not speed tuned Siegfried there kind of messed me up. Of course, it can be hard to be speed tuned that far. But I was hoping to be able to just strip and then boost and be good to go. It's not how it happened, though. Let me see. I'll never know. I will never know. Just knock. That's who it was. Okay, okay. I didn't know who was changes the name up on me. All right, let's see. But yeah, GG's. I was hoping to be able to pull off the Embry strip into Siegfried Nuke. Wasn't quite there though. Maybe try it again. Kick him from the clan. Okay. Here we go. Siegfried is overrated in in-game arena? Really? Ain't no way Wukong has the highest crit. Yeah, he does actually have the highest crit damage. Yep, that's what happens when you YOLO into the wrong champ. I definitely thought there was no chance that Wukong would have the highest crit damage, and he does. All right, well, let's go ahead and go into the bot fight here with my head hung low. There was a 50-50 shot that Wukong would have had lower crit damage than Marius. Could have used the A2, but that probably would have been the smart play. The instant turn from Freya. Well done. Whoa, Hegemon, what the heck is going on here? Bot fights trying to go first? What's next? A Calvalax with Arachnelixir? You hate Titus? Why? Hate Titus. Nell, yeah, I'll probably have a Nell next. A Nell and a Calvalax. They're going hard into speed stuff here, aren't they? They probably got a Crown of Corruption sent to this bot account as well. So this 3-star base arbiter is going to be insane. I didn't really have to ban that champ, honestly. I'm trying to think that last fight, even if I would have used A2, I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. I would have killed the champs, but Wukong still would have killed me. So it wouldn't have been that big of a difference anyways. No, Cavalax, Teox, and Balar. Who are you banning? Well, not Balar, because I don't think he's doing anything. Probably just ban Teox, because I have Stone Skin and stuff for the Nell and Cavalax. I got my champ Stone Skinned out, so he would not be a problem. You know, you know. All right, let's go. This guy has 2 wands. 2 wand? Like wand of submissions? You played him a few times, I guess. He ain't going Embreeze now, is he? Wait for that Armons, though. You think just putting wands on all your arena champs? I mean, it's pretty crazy. Except for when they don't proc. And if you put wands on everybody, I think you would get triggered because they just would never proc. And you'd be like, what's going on? Why are they always failing me? This is terrible. Just be beyond frustrated, basically. I know I would be. How fast is this dude? Because he's putting champs in here as if he's going to just blast off. You banned his Rhodos. Oh, and Nishak. I do like the Nishak play. But I'm quite confident in my speeds. I'm a little bit less confident in my speeds and am not liking the Nishak play. I am not so confident any longer. Nah, I'm still pretty confident. Okay, well, quickly crushed my confidence there. GG's to him. Nishak about to ruin my day. Just kidding. He has no strip champions. Or does he? No, he doesn't. He got a little too excited. Didn't notice Siegfried has block debuffs. And now he's regretting his choice, I bet. Go ahead. Oh, wait. He may mess me up. Yeah. That was good. Unfortunately, that was solid. Yeah. Nicely done, dude. Nicely done. Should have been the Nishak. Frolny's good to counter Siegfried. He got pretty lucky with not proccing Siegfried's passive there. I tried to have Frolny counter Siegfried plenty of times in the past, and it wasn't super consistent for me. It wasn't very easy. But he did well. He managed to pull 6 wands, only have 2 other legendaries. Dang. The dude was pretty fast, though. And do I want to do this though? I don't know if I even do, honestly. I guess I kind of have to. I think Freya and Sun Wukong would have good synergy with aspect of Siroth. Oh, another Nishak player. Dang, okay. Nishak going crazy. I already made the mistake once. I don't think I'm going to make it again. These are double bombs. Honestly, at this point, getting rid of her is the best idea because she synergizes so well with these two. But they have to get rid of Marichka, or else they literally can't do anything. I think it's that. Okay, they can't do anything. Well, they kind of can, but not really. All right. Slightly YOLO play. Ends up being fine, thankfully. Not really what I was looking for there. I could double hit him and kill him. I can go the A2 and kill them both. This is what I did before. This is what I messed up on in Siege. Let's see if it works here. See if Necrosis kills him. Actually, no. Okay, it does actually kill him. That's good. All right, we're going to do this last reset, guys. And then after these 5 fights, we're going to jump into some Chimera action. We got through these fights pretty quickly, honestly. Quicker than I expected. I do want to break back into the top 100, though. You don't like playing the all poly and all wand game like everyone? I like skill based, not RNG based. Well, I mean, to be fair, if you have the right relics and blessings, it kind of is skill, right? But also, if they lock you out, then you can't show your skill because sheeps don't really have much variety in their gameplay. Do you think a lot of players are running you see a lot of players running polymorph now? I don't see a ton of polys. Personally. I see a few. But not that many. I see a lot of lightning cages, intimidating presence, and then polymorphs every now and then. See some temporal chains as well. Okay. Commodus again. So I know his Fabian is not in Stone Skin. I assume his Airbeus is also not in Stone Skin. Obviously, that's why he banned the Calvalax before. Okay. Going Armons this time. Yeah, it could, but man, makes this game boring. That's fair enough. You managed to pull 6 wands, only have 2 other legendaries. That's crazy. Is my Crixia faster than his Armons? Stay tuned to find out. I'm going to vote yes. But maybe not. His Armons wasn't his first pick before. Yes, she indeed is. Does she lock him out? No. Because he's Magic Affinity and she refuses to do anything to Magic Affinity champions, apparently. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. Perfect champion to join in. We're going to go the A2 here just so I can get some kills. The Nishak's not going to do that much anyways. He already did the strip. If he would have timed it out a little bit differently. I think he would have been better off. But the way it timed it, I don't think works out perfect. This could be an Arachne Elixir Nishak, which is very strong. Well, I'm saying all that, and actually I may just get destroyed in just a moment, actually. I definitely should have used her 8. Wait. Oh, he's locked out. I forgot about that. I messed up there. I should have used Crixie as A2. He definitely could have beat me with that Nishak. All these rats running around makes me want to use my Nishak, though. I took mine out of Arachne Elixir recently to put it on Cavalax. Because Nishak does so much damage without Arachne Elixir anyways, I didn't think I needed it. Has anybody here used Titus in either your Hydra or Chimera teams yet? Like actually built a team on the live servers? Let me see if there's any optimizer. What rotation of Chimera are we on currently? Is it 3? No, I don't think so. I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. Okay. Going hard into these champions. Very, very nice. So we'll go with this and go Queen of Hearts, actually. Queen is going to be really good here. No books. Ah, okay. Here's what we got so far. Exclude manual teams. That's what I really like to see. Okay, there's none with Titus yet. Okay, Crixia plus that dude. Ooh, okay. This tells me, okay, I gotta go. They have no poison, nothing like that. Cavalax would be big. Ban him, turn meter reduction, too strong. Build Titus Demon Lord team. Haven't run it through Hydra and Chimera yet? Okay, cool. We have a 1 million damage Titus team. Sorry, 1 billion damage Titus team with a 5-star soul heaven cast. The 5-star souls are nice. I didn't get 5-star soul, unfortunately. Check this out, guys. I'm probably going to be slower because Crown of Corruption seems to be everywhere. But if he has no crown, then I will be faster. Which will be crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's just go ahead and boost. Siegfried is overrated. Siegfried's crazy. What did I just see? He just handled the team by himself, basically. All right, so we have a Krisk team here. How much manual does it take? Okay, this run took 20 minutes. It's not bad at all. 4 trials, 4 trials, 4 trials. No. Sorry. 4 trials, 4, 5. There's 5 there. 6 down here. Yeah, that was pretty insane, wasn't it? Sound like someone without Siegfried? Yeah. Let's see. I've done this enough to know what he's about to pick. It's going to be a Commodus or a Nishak somewhere along the line. He wants Commodus and he wants Nice. He wants all the greedy champions. You have C Crown. I haven't put it on a champ yet. Lamasu would be great, but I might need he for Titus team. I might need her for Titus team. Yeah. True. You just got to +1 your Siggy the other day, but only have a 3-star soul. do the 6. Well, to be fair, other than the stats that I get from the 6-star soul, the lightning cage is basically the same. So your Sigfriend is still going to be a monster. Okay. Siphi. Cool. We'll go Sigfriend here. All right. Okay, that's fine. I was hoping the last champion wasn't going to be somebody who. Oh crap! I didn't mean to ban Siphi. I meant to ban the Marichka. Oh my gosh! Literally meant to ban the Marichka. Now I got to redo my whole plan here. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. He's going to blast my Commodus. They have Stone Skin. I was wanting to bomb them. Obviously, I can't do that now. I could try to strip somebody. There we go. That's better than nothing, at least. I guess let's go for this. I don't really need to remove that. I need to switch. No, I don't actually need to do that. Yeah, I do need to switch, I think. I could get metamorphed or enfeebled for 2 turns. I did not get it for 2 turns, thankfully. There we go. Good stuff. New? Is there another coming? What do you mean new? When is the Chimera? For 2 years, when the new clan boss arrives, new clan boss. Commodus' first form is really good. It is very, very good. Especially, you know, whenever you're picking and they pick a Marichka to counter you, and you just throw Commodus' A2 or his first form stuff instead. Against enemy Mariuses, he doesn't do the counterattack. Commodus' first form is very strong. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Crixie is really strong against these champions so far, just because it's 2 legendaries, no mythicals yet. And she obviously excels versus legendaries because mythicals can't really be locked anyways. And champions like Sigfriend, Carnage even, locking them out is good too because their first form's typically where they're going to be staying anyways. Galathier's good. His second form's nasty though, so... And nice, I guess, is pretty good to lock out too because people don't typically like to switch them themselves. They like to be forced into that form. You only use Commodus' first form if you have to strip block debuff buff. Yeah. Well, if there's a Marichka, right? Probably not a bad time to use it. Okay, so speed shouldn't be a huge issue here. I need something to deal with the nice pretty well. Embry should do that. We can go this. That's kind of putting a lot on just Commodus alone. I will need a speed aura. I don't know how well this is going to work, honestly. Nice. You don't see Niame that often. Okay, that worked out fine. Not the spear lady. Yeah. I don't have champions who ignore block damage, unfortunately. She's going to make this very, very frustrating. But I can lock them all out. And there is only one turn of the block damage initially. He banned my shoes in, so obviously I'm not going to be going first anyways. So hopefully this works out fine. Yeah, so he could of course swap forms, but it may not be the best for him. No reason for me to bomb anybody here. Makes no sense. Let's try to put some block actives. And polymorph Niame. That's pretty nice. Block active's not really doing that much here though, because they already did a lot of their stuff anyways. This will probably break her free, won't it? Let's see. Switch from Necrosis. Does Necrosis kill him? Not quite. Galathir's second form early in the fight is tough, yeah. Unless you know you're going to win. That's true, especially if you have no other, if you don't have an extra revive champion. It's very true. Ah, that block active was very strong on him. What does her passive do? I forget. Does it stop him from being killed or something? No. Now, he doesn't switch anything. But there's nothing I can switch here, right? There's no polymorph over there either, right? Maybe a wand of submission, but let's see. A true fear would be nice to have. I was hoping to increase his stuff. There we go. GG's. One more fight. 67% still, unfortunately. Had some really good fights today, though. Wasn't too bad. Niame, when else does she place block damage? This dude's pretty high up there right now. She places block damage at the start of the round, and each time this champion's HP drops below 50% if there are champions on the same team with the skill. Okay. She dropped below 50% and didn't place it then. Either way. Is what it is, I guess. Go Embreeze plus... I mean, dude's pretty good right here. We'll do this. The block damage is tough. It really is. I was expecting that. I figured he was gonna pick Siegfried, which is kind of why I wanted to wait, because Rotos is really good into the block damage stuff here in general. He's got a lot of revive champs though, that is for sure. Okay, cool. Guess she was in still. That's pretty neat. I think we'll go A3, lock them out. I don't know, actually. We'll see. Definitely have to lock him out. Definitely need to make sure Siegfried's not doing his nukes. His A1 alone is nasty, but... Interesting. Okay, lockdown on everybody, which is fantastic. He can switch forms still, though. Obviously, if I swap forms and throw bombs out there, it's not going to do that much. See if I can get some block actives up. That's cool. Kind of a waste to switch there, I think. Let's do a swap and then try to do this. Oh, I was really hoping to kill her. If I kill her, I can bomb. Nice. Oh, I really want to block actives there. That's unfortunate. Oh, just a single hit. Aspect of Siroth got me. Yeah, Lightning Cage stops your buffs from being removed. Could have done a bit differently there. Could have maybe reset Crixia and let her do her stuff. Possibly. Either way, GG's to him. That was good. No reason to let Embry stay there by himself. So we had some tough fights that we lost. Wasn't too bad. 66 went down a little bit, unfortunately. Zlythan, what's going on, dude? 60th right now. Not horrible. Do some more tomorrow. Let's go in here and take a look at Chimera, though. He lost that guy today as well. He's strong. He's a very high player in general. But Galathier was a champion I was having a lot of troubles with yesterday. So I'm working on trying to get some better things to deal with him. So either way, let's see what this holds for us. So I'm going to throw in my Titus. This is the team I was thinking about using. I'm not for sure. She is... Let's see. Lydia... Actually, before we do this stuff... The optimizer showed no teams running it on full auto. I, personally, want to run a team 100% full auto. Let me see Titus raid. I think his A1 multiplier is actually really solid. Yeah, it's a 3.5 defense. He was hitting pretty hard on the test server with it. Granted, he had some souls on the test server. No souls here, unfortunately. What are your guys' thoughts on a full auto Chimera team with Titus? So Lamasu is bringing decreased speed. Basically what we need. Not worry about trials, just worry about pure damage. Trials we can adjust and try to get something later on. But Lamasu is bringing decreased speed, decreased attack, and then this, the resets. Wixwell's bringing a extension, place the increased defense, and then we just extend stuff permanently. Lydia's bringing decreased defense and weaken, fear for the ram, this for some other trials. She's really just carrying a bunch of the trials by herself. And then Androck, he can be replaced by a few different champions. He will, I think, be the best in slot here, but a champion like Oella could replace him with the increased resistance and the buff extension and the decreased speed on the A1. So I'm thinking this is the best in slot right now, but it may not actually be. But for Androck, we definitely want to have 9-piece protection with 100% crit rate as well. If I can get 5 or 6 trials done with really good damage, I'll be happy. Because right now in my clan, I am consistently the very bottom as far as damage because I don't have Senna and I don't have Galathier to go with the Fina team. So everybody's doing tons of damage in trials typically. 17 trials. Like these players are getting tons of trials with their teams. I just can't pull that off. So I'd rather help with Chimera Clash as much as I can. You can replace Androck for sure with Oella. She places the increased resistance. His resistance boost is even more significant, but she gives increased resistance by 50%. So now you just need what, 400-ish resistance on everybody, but not quite. Androx, of course, is going to be insane. I don't even have to really worry about resistance, but Oella can definitely replace him. Let's see, priority stat speed. We want everybody in crit rate. You do about 250 million with 14 to 16 trials. Yeah. I can do, the best I've done, I think, was 200 million just above with 13 or 14 trials, which is not bad. But in my clan, I usually end up being the very bottom member, which I don't like. I don't like that. Also, I would be very happy with just a 100% full auto team. I can just set it and forget it. That does good damage, gets me some decent trials. Maybe some weeks where I want to run and get a bunch of mythical mats, I do that. But the weeks where I'm not even going to get very many anyways, I just run this team instead. I want to get everybody to 300 plus speed if I can. Got 1.2 billion with that team. Hardest thing is dealing with the hunter's gaze on the lion form sniping someone. Yes, that is what I was wondering. That ignores shields, doesn't it? It ignores something, right? What I'm going to do here is champ with lowest crit damage is also going to be champ with highest defense and then aspect of Siroth. Yeah, ignores everything. The Lion's Mark thing, who does it go on? It goes on the champion with the lowest defense, right? So we'll do Wixwell like that probably. He'll be my champ to be targeted. Highest defense, yeah. Highest defense, lowest crit damage. He doesn't really need any other relics, so I'll probably just throw that on him. Lowest crit damage is for the ram form who it targets. Highest defense is what the other thing targets, which isn't going to be that easy to hit because we got a bunch of defense-based champions here. He has 5,200. Okay, so Androck is good. Wixwell, let's get him. Reflex could be really good. I think with two buff extenders, Reflex or 9-piece protection. What all would it be boosting? We don't have to use this A. Well, do we have to use this A3 at all? Actually, maybe for the first time potentially. Androck doesn't place a shield, or does he? No. No shields. So we have to open with this, and then we don't have to use it anymore. Don't use. And then Wixwell will go Reflex, I guess. Reflex plus Merciless, make sure he's resetting everything good. Yeah, I do need somebody in a shield set, actually, don't I? That's a good point. Almost got too carried away. Shield set. I guess I could go 4-piece Merciless and 4-piece shield set on Wixwell, but that'd be really specific stats. 100% crit rate to make Androck do good. Let me see if I can do that. The highest defense as well, with good speed and everything. I don't know about that. Lamasu and shield set plus impulse. She could also be in Feral though, right? Let's think. So if she was in Feral, she'd be boosting what's his name's damage quite a bit anyways, wouldn't she? She's in Feral currently. She would do 5, 10, 15% damage boost essentially. Seems like it's a lot. She is a good shield candidate. I feel like Wixwell is a very good one as well, though. I do like the impulse idea. What do you think, Feral or Shield for Lamasu, though? It's a pretty good one. Yes, Impulse instead of Merciless if you can't go the other, you're right. You had Lydia and Feral, Androck and Wixwell in protection. Lydia's going to bring increased speed, strengthen. I think Lydia and Feral too works out great, right? Lydia and Feral and Lamasu and Feral would be the best, wouldn't it? Ultimately, I guess it doesn't. It kind of does matter, actually. Wixwell's shield being protected, the big one, since he's the only one casting it, would be good for 9-piece protection, I guess. That's something to consider as well. However, if anything's stolen, the run is... The only thing stealing anything is going to be Viper, and I can't protect the other shield anyways. So... I don't know how much it even matter, right? Were you using Lamasu resets on, I guess, Titus, right? Yeah, shield set's definitely necessary. I don't have magma shield, unfortunately. What's going on, Buggy Games? How are you doing, dude? You're pushing top 100 on your account? Nice, dude. How are you doing so far? It's a good shield. I think you can have 3 shields. Fairly certain. Not 100% sure, though. I don't have magma shield, though. So it's just a dream for me to one day be so lucky. The monster resets on Wix until you get the shield pretty big. Makes sense. And then on Titus, just be careful to not outrun the buffs. Also really slow Titus, like, okay, 200 speed, yeah. Makes sense. One little extra speed from pinpoint. Oh, wait, I do have one right here. Definitely not taking to 16, though, that's for sure. In my dreams. Yeah, I think you should try to run it for a Titus team. Trying to think of something here. There's no other champion who could... I guess Fighty could kind of replace her, right? Because he brings some other cool stuff. Because this boosting turn meter does seem like it could possibly be a little bit sketchy, doesn't it? So Titus needs to be really slow, doesn't he? There's no way to guarantee this goes on to Titus either, is there? Max shield faster, but it's not necessarily okay. Oh, missing one merciless. Well, okay. Thank you. Good call. Yeah, okay. That was a goofy mistake there. I need to make him a little bit faster in just a minute. I'll put one more on him in just a second. He's highly conditional, needs certain champs to work. Let's buy some of these so I can get a little bit more silver because I'm broke. I'm just gonna sell this stuff, not roll it. I don't need most of these protections either. It's not very much silver. Wixwell though. Let's see. It's not enough speed. I want more speed on him. I really want a merciless necklace with defense on it. I don't want the most crit damage, definitely not. Yeah, the difference I guess was Cadaver was a rare, right? Because the pinpoint piece is pointless, actually. I need to lower that crit damage a little bit. That pair of gloves that I have, I thought was going to be good. But it's not actually going to be that helpful if I can't get lower crit damage. I think he needs to be way faster than he is, though. That is for sure. Six, one. I have to have faster shield set pieces, right? Don't really want that. It's decent. 12% crit damage boost. Not really what I'm looking for there. Dang. It's kind of OP to see both stacks. That's good. Take that. A lot of 5-star glyphs. I've been trying to be slow with my glyphs and using them. 260 doesn't feel too terrible. Would love to get a speed here. Happens every time, guys. You just got to ask for it, and then it hits. I don't even have masteries on him yet. I'm gonna have like no gems left after this stuff. Why does Wixwell not have any masteries? What's going on here? What is this insanity? All right, so we're good with the Merciless. Good build overall. Plenty of resistance for what we have here. Let's go to Lamasu. This is her Hydra build, I think. Yeah, Hydra. I don't need the speed build. I just don't use that on her. I need Masters and Wix? Yeah, I will, but not just yet. So for Lamasu, more resets. How much extensions will we have? Probably not enough to put the perched relic thing on her though, right? I see what you're talking about now about the shield and Merciless being on her being good. Because the other option would be Merciless, 4-piece, Impulse, or Reflex. Oh, the troubles of a dirty free play count with champs with no masteries. Yeah, I know, dude. No masteries. The struggle is real. All right, what kind of Merciless do I have? So this would give, I went Merciless, it would be 30% chance to decrease. Then we have the chance from Impulse if I was to go that, or just a shield set plus Merciless could be decent, like you were saying. That would put Wixwell in the 9-piece protection. That's true. Okay, yeah. That's a good point. Impulse. or reflex, right? Impulse plus reflex, something like that. It's a very good point. I need a crit rate pair of gloves, though. Those are good. Who's my curse champ? Hex set? We don't really need a hex set for Chimera. You don't want to have very much HP on Titus, because the way that scales, it's going to divide the shield by his HP, so the lower HP the better. Of course, you want enough HP to survive. I don't know what the golden number there is. I don't even know if there is one, a specific that's been found out at least. I actually need a lot more crit damage for her. May have to go this, because right now I need her to be higher than Wixwell, and Wixwell is stacked up pretty high pretty quick. Okay, so these have to be impulse pieces here. It's a good piece, but man. See, so if I was to, let's put a necklace on there, a crit damage necklace at first. I like one of these, but I can't afford to swap that over. I can swap this to crit damage though, that's gonna be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. One more. If it doesn't hit, I gotta go switch it up. There we go, sweet. Okay, 200. That's a lot. So we have crit rate. Okay. With this pair of gloves and that other one at the bottom. Maybe hits crit damage. That'd be pretty cool. No attack percentage. It has speed and accuracy. Speed and defense. His are a little bit better for her. Don't really want the attack percentage though. We're still low on crit damage though, that's for sure. Resistance is kind of low as well. Wow. I guess we can put a resistance banner that should fix that problem. What accuracy is needed for Chimera? Let me see. 425 accuracy. So we need a bit more accuracy too. We need all kinds of stats, guys. We need all of the stats, basically. 425 accuracy. Reflex plus impulse may not be too achievable. I don't know. Let's try this. On the Hellhaze website, it says 425 accuracy needed and then 505 resistance. For Ultra Nightmare. I definitely had some speed boots. I thought an impulse. I guess not. Some speed ascension speed boots, that is. But I guess not. It's not too bad. Okay, we should be fine. She'll have more from Androck. We can glyph a little bit as well. Extra resistance, extra speed. We're one crit rate away, though. That's not right. What? One crit rate away. Are you kidding me? %. How often will it hit, right? She doesn't hit that much anyways. It'll be fine. Watch it. Actually, I could put some different masteries on her. She shouldn't be having these anyways because I use her in Hydra. Those aren't even right to begin with. Let's go crit damage. Should go War Master. That's fine. Now we're good on crit rate. This is good. Okay. So she's looking good. Lamasu's solid. 285, 100%, 331, 402. I may glyph and stuff later on, but she should be fine. All right, so we have Lamasu good. Lydia did not change her yet. Wixwell is good. Androck is probably fine where he's at, to be fair. Wixwell will be the target of both. I need to get him a bit more crit damage, though, on Androck to make this work correctly. If I had a protection ring, that would have made, or necklace, that made everything just simple. But, of course, that's not how it works. I don't know what the different forms are. I just know what it says here on the optimizer. That's all I know. That is all I know. I wonder if 9-piece supersonic would be better for Androck than the protection. Close your eyes. I'm going to try to reset this and get some crit damage from this. Dang it. 9-piece supersonic, if you could pull it off, would increase turn meter fill effects by 30%. I know it's really good for Senna. I guess he only has this turn meter boost, which is that, so probably not. Protection is going to boost so much stuff, so no, never mind. Forget I even said anything about that. So Ty, I'm having campaign issues. Just need a 3-star last boss on Nightmare for Sacred. Got close with Wukong and Vergus. But Wukong I hit for 43k and block revive. Any tips? That stage is very difficult. Honestly, it may just be best to revisit it later on. I know it's not really a great thing to say, but it is a very tough stage in general. 125 crit damage. A daggone 4-star from Wixwell is making him have so much more crit damage that I just can't. $156. Okay. So it's not actually as high as I was thinking it was going to be. 156. This is 125. Can't rework this. I don't think I have any more protection necklaces. I do have a few, actually. This has some crit damage on it, actually. Let's see if this could be... Nope. 136 now. This is just tuning it to the RAM form to make sure we're good there. You ended up using Ramen 2 instead? Yeah. Sometimes the empowered champions and the blessings make it more difficult if everybody's not on the same page. Not typically something you would think about being an issue, though, is it? Okay. Brogni, too much crit rate lost. See, 311 down. It's a little bit up there. Man, it's not too bad. Islam doesn't need crit damage for his setup. Python doesn't either. This would be good. 163. Nice, 100% crit rate. So that's all locked and good. Almost 300 speed. So now, Lamasu is good. Lydia needs to be fixed. Androck is good. Wixwell is good. Resistance is fine on all of them. Yeah, because he's going to boost it so much it's going to be insane anyways. Like, we don't even need resistance, basically. Lydia, at this point, is one of the last ones needed. Her build, that's her Hydra build. I don't think I have enough stuff to put her in Feral to begin with, unfortunately. Yeah, she just can't go in Feral, sadly. No banners. RIP. You need 475 accuracy and 605 resistance for the RAM. Does it get extra accuracy or something? When the power creep backfires, I know, right? Let's put her in. I mean, poisons may actually be fine. Maybe I don't care. Maybe we just leave her in the toxic set. Maybe I don't care. Nope, we need more crit damage than that. I don't know what Yumiko, why she's wearing that stuff, but get it off of this. We'll give it a shot. Oh, are you looking at the stages tool? I was looking at the optimizer page. May show different stuff. Ah, okay. Interesting, interesting. .605 resistance. Okay, cool. It's good to know. Either way, it doesn't really matter because we got plenty of resistance, and accuracy is going to be a little bit, maybe a little bit low. I don't even know. For Lydia, it's fine. For Lamasu, it should be okay too. Okay. It turns fear into true fear. Yeah, okay, okay. Cool. It's good to know. Let's see. Titus, our dude, the main star of the show. Do I have another cat's gaze for this guy that's not being used by other strong champs? Sorry, Marius. Marius is not used that much anymore for me. Titus. Damage modes, stats, speed, max 215. No accuracy, no resistance. Crit rate. How hard does the Titus A1 hit for you guys? Actually, I'm going to make it 100% crit rate anyways. I got to make sure he always crits with the A1. So never mind. For Androx boosting, I think. Zeal. Battle. Chimera. 4. Ultra Nightmare. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing? Are you talking about the chain breaker? Is that what it's called? All right. Oh, that's a way slow speed. I think we need one. Actually, stats 180 to 225 probably. We're gonna have a lot of turn meter boosting. Chris Gang Rise. We got all kinds of Chris's in here, man. Titus. Just short boom. All right, let's see. A pardon. A pardon is another champion is worth looking into. Each time a continuous heal buff heals an ally, it fills that ally's turn meter. Difference between him and Senna is Senna fills everybody's turn meter, right? You think I might try Galathyr, Wix, Oella, Lydia, Titus? Galathyr's in the spot of Lamasu, basically. So Titus just resetting his own stuff, basically. Is the hope there, right? Ah, man. One Merciless. Does anybody know what order Lamasu resets champion skills? Unable to accept? Let me see. I'll drop an invite code right here. Here you go. That's weird. I'll have to check it out after stream for sure. All right. No results were found. What? Oh, I want 6 Merciless and 1 Zeal, but apparently I can't do that. Try different things and it seems random. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's probably what it is. Got to go farm some silver to get this to work. 1, 2, 3. We're going to pretend this works. The optimizer is not helping me, so I'm just going to say I'm going to do it myself. It's just glitching up a little bit. I really don't want to take stuff from Trunda, who I use a lot. This should be fine. I don't want him to have the highest crit damage either, or the highest defense of everybody. Defense, speed, and speed. Any promo codes? I mean, not that I know of off the top of my head. I don't know if there's any. If anybody in here has any promo codes that are good, let them know. I don't know of any right now, though. But then again, promo codes in Raid typically aren't that great. Other than the new player ones, those are decent. 4. Defense with some accuracy. Defense accuracy. I need crit rate. The Newt has it. But a little bit. Not very much. Let's see. Dang, okay. Really, really good crit rate thing there, Mr. Newt. I'm going to take that from you, though, okay? I don't think you'll miss it too much. Dang. I don't need this. Why is he wearing anything? Mr. Tholen. Consider that shield stolen. 24. Okay, well, he has no masteries yet, so this is actually okay. It's a pretty decent build. 5,000 defense is quite low, but it will be increased once I upgrade all this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with some zeal. Much more budget build than I was able to do on the test server, but hey, let's give it a shot. Let's go spend even more silver trying to upgrade some stuff real quick. His A2 crits if you have shielding, yes, but his A1 doesn't. He'll be using his A1 a decent amount, and it'll boost turn meter from Androck with the crits. Also, his A1 does decent damage. So I don't think I'd get that much different stats if I wasn't to go for 100% crit rate. And I think overall just is better. I'm running with Androck, so this is going to be boosting turn meters of everybody every time he hits, if it's a crit. Let's see. But also, depending on your gear, his A1 does decent damage. That's okay. That may be okay too. Let me... Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to try to cleanse some stuff pretty quickly here. He does need resistance. I'm going to double check to see how much resistance he has. Androck does pad the resistance a ton, though. His skills, he basically makes resistance irrelevant. Because he's going to be increasing it by a lot, plus the 50% increased resistance. He'll make a low resistance champion insanely high, basically. Not only does he have increased resistance, he has something even crazier than that. He has a passive that boosts it by 10 for each buff on each ally, I believe it is. Right? So basically just becomes insane. Let me go do this quick little gear cleanse here. Let's do 5-star pieces. No, I don't want to do those. Let's do accessories. 5-star accessories. 90 of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and add those to the sell list. Yeah, they're fine. Let's get rid of them. It's 5-star pieces. I don't need that garbage. I don't know what it was, but hey, we're just going to YOLO into that and go upgrade my Titus. Ain't got no time to waste doing a slow gear cleanse. I was really hoping that would actually go into defense. And now I got a 6-star banner that I'm going to have to rework. Now I got a worse 6-star banner that I'm going to have to sell. Are you kidding me? It just trolled me. It jebaited me into doing that. And then it gave me a worse piece. It got me there. It got me good. That was pretty dirty. And now I'm out of silver again. That's how Plarium gets you. They make you think it's going to be good, and then it's just not. Let's go for... I don't know if I need to sell all this. I should be fine. If I don't know what's there, I won't miss it. It's 6-star epics, or sorry, 5-star epics anyways. 5,600, 98%. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, he has his masteries done. I thought I had to do my masteries. All right, well, I'm going to need 2% more crit rate to make sure Androck hits it all the time. But maybe I just say, you know what, I don't care. Maybe I just let it go as it is. Yeah, dude, I know. The silver is horrible. Wixwell is currently sitting at how much defense? 6,000, okay. And our boy Titus is at 5,800. Good. The perfect split. Get a little bit more speed on him, I guess I could. He's fine on speed. I don't want him to be that fast. Doesn't this increase his crit rate or something? When attacking an enemy, increases the wearer's crit rate by 5% for each active debuff on the target placed by the wearer. That's a little bit weird. I wish it was just debuffs in general. Never mind. Never mind. Do this one, I guess. 98%'s probably fine. It's just going to be boosting Androck ultimately. see. There we go. That's fine. We'll do good here. 15 speed. We'll give it a little bit of a glyph there. I can come through and glyph a bunch of this resistance later on. I'm kind of curious to see how this plays out though. And I don't want to keep building this team, honestly. I think we're in a decent spot. This, I could get it up as well. I'm not going to submit this first run anyways. Should probably get rid of the stupid axe. Let's see. So Chimera. Lamasu, we're going to go number 1, number 2. Same thing every wave as far as I'm aware. Lydia. 1, she can do this too, I don't care. Wixwell opens and then don't use. Number 1. Number 1. I wish there was a quicker way to do these Chimera ones, because especially when you have mythical champions, it gets to be quite a bit you're clicking through. Have you guys ever been setting your presets and then try to press save and it just like glitches up and then everything you just did is wasted? I've had that happen a few times. Good times. Good morning. Good morning. What time is it for you right now? Like, I guess 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, somewhere like that. All right. 8:14 a.m. Cool, cool. Yeah, she'll have it ready for Viper. The thing is, though, is I'm hoping to not have to worry too much about Viper stuff anyways, hoping to not get anything stripped ever. You are right, she'll have it ready. But if I want this to run full auto, I mean, what else is it, I guess, is it blocking? I guess I could just leave it on there because it's not really blocking anything else for the, she's not in Feral. So I guess it's fine. I was thinking that she's not... We already have block buffs. Block actives does nothing. And toxic doesn't do anything. Well, poison sensitivity, not too much. We do have extra poisons there. Mainly for trials too. Yeah, true. All right, so Androck already lost his shield because, let's see, 271, 280. So he takes a turn. I guess it was just a hit from the Chimera. They're just too big, too strong. Let's see. So do that. Place it more buffs. Okay. We're fine now. You're back. Welcome back, Hydrix. Welcome back. Obviously, he would scale up faster. Manual. Non-piece protected buffs has changed the game for me. It really has. It's so nice. Right now, everybody's buffs look pretty good. Gotta be very careful with Lamasu and this turn meter boosting. I don't know who she just now reset, though. We did take a debuff from him, decreased speed. Not great. Oh, I still gotta finish masteries on Wixwell anyways. Dropped a shield. I don't have magma shield now. Lamasu here with this turn meter boosting is going to make full auto teams a little bit weird, I think. We do have a decreased attack with Wixwell, technically. He would need more accuracy, which may be a bit too much, too demanding. Who else could bring decreased accuracy, decreased speed? Chris could. She would do more extensions, but I don't think it would outweigh the decreased speed and what that brings. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Is he actually gonna... There's no way. He doesn't actually come into a team. Block actives. Decrease speed. What? This is a 4-turn. Books down to 3 turns. Block debuffs. And an increased speed. I mean, Immic does the same thing, right? Just no decreased speed. He's not. I'm not actually going to use him. There's no way I can't actually do that. Okay. It's not really gonna be what I'm looking for either. The chickens is on a second form, so it's not gonna do anything. Countess Licks is the closest one to do what I'm looking for. Which is a decreased speed. And a cooldown reduction to make it full auto. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Embargo ends in 9 minutes. I can share the info. Okay, say we did no decreased speed. Who else do we have that can reduce cooldowns? Crixie in the second form reduces them and will increase stuff. Sweet. Let me see. We'll try to reset Wixwell a few times. It's not full auto like I'm looking for though. All right. She's a poor man's Yumiko. Yeah, just a little bit of manual. I mean, because you can't do quick battles here anyways. So, like, I guess a few turns of manual's not a big deal. I do like the shields are getting kind of low, though, honestly. Like, she's cycling through stuff pretty quickly. Let's see. Obviously, Yumiko plus Lamasu would be pretty easy. Just keep resetting those two, but it's more manual. 1.4 billion damage there, 4 trials. So what are their speeds? I wonder why she's even lapping through her own stuff. Okay. Let's see about this. So now she'll just use the A2 and the A1 on auto. And you just have to manual the A3. Keep an eye on it, basically. And then I can get Wixwell to grow the shields a bit more. Let Wixwell do this again. Then we'll have her do her thing in just a moment. One turn shield on Wixwell right now gets extended a little bit by Androck. See where she's at with her cooldowns. So basically just letting him back-to-back reset as much as he can. Boom. Extends. Okay. Nothing happens there. Nice. No increased accuracy on my champions, unfortunately, or else that'd be kind of cool for this form. As for the trials, I don't think I can get really anything done. Hopefully Androck's about to use his correct ability here. Nope, shield's about to fall off. That's unfortunate. We could do this one, I guess, kind of, right? 2.8, yeah, so that trial can be done. This trial could actually be done, too, with Smite landing. Well, it matters when about to be killed, right? But I guess that's kind of true, right? Swap Wixwell and Lydia positions. The monster part has Lydia's position. Oh, really? She doesn't prioritize the intercept and who has or doesn't have the intercept buff. I wasn't paying attention just now, which is why stuff fell off. But we have 2 trials done there, which is kind of cool. The dual... Oh, okay. So Wixwell being the target is actually going to be really bad. So I need to have a different champion with the lowest crit damage, which is going to be fine. He has the highest defense. I guess Lydia needs to be the lowest crit damage, right? Because him not extending is really bad. Maybe even Lamasu. Lamasu could be lowest crit damage. That'd be okay. Think. The fear, Lydia or Lamasu, either one's gonna be fine. Hers is 162. Lydia's is, I mean, Lydia's 6-star blessing. Hers is gonna be harder to get low, I think. Yeah, let's just go Lamasu. I was trying to get her up higher earlier anyways, and it was difficult. So we'll just give her this instead. And she'll all of a sudden be lowest. I was manually and couldn't keep the shields up. Don't think it mattered too much. Only things that can kill you are duel and hunter's gaze. Okay. Yeah. Let me see with Wixwell real quick. I gotta get some blessings, masteries on him anyways. Go this. I don't really need either one of these. Wouldn't mind some extra accuracy though. That's probably fine. Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I did my live arena for the day. I'm doing some Chimera testing, try to get a team that's pretty auto friendly. If there's some setup in the beginning to do it manual and then it can just be auto from then, that would be awesome. The issue though is Lamasu's A2, sorry, her A3, because her A3 is going to go kind of wherever, I believe. She has a little bit of targeting, but I don't think it's very good. What do you think next fusion will be? Like what areas? I have no clue. It's probably gonna be a useless next fusion. You're having a tough time getting Chimera team going for Titus. Lamasu's not having the accuracy needed, apparently, to place the block buffs. How much damage did you get in your team earlier, Edags? Okay, we're growing the shields a little bit more, I feel like. Oh, I didn't mean to reset there. It's supposed to be him use it and then reset and use it again. Yeah, Lamasu's AI is kind of janky. And 3% is also kind of crappy as well. Definitely agree on that. Okay, so Lamasu can't do any resets right now, which is literally what I set it up to do. Which is, I mean, I specifically tuned her to not be able to do the resets right now, which is probably okay because we don't really need Titus using his A2 necessarily. Though if he does, he can probably break the dual bar. If any champion could do it, he'd be the one to do it. Okay, no decreased defense and weaken. Ah, that fell off. That's unfortunate. See what happens with the lion form, though. We may still be okay. And we can continue to boost Lamasu's shield as well. We just get him to use a different thing in just a moment. We got our shield set dropped on Titus as well. Wixwell's in, Reflex and Impulse. $4 mil. It is hard to auto in Chimera, but that's why I want to get. That's why I want to do this. I think it could be done if you put an Emic instead of Lamasu here. If I think that's the case, then why don't I try it? Right? Or even a Mikage. Actually, Mikage, let's give her a shot. But not with this. We lose a decent amount of stuff here, though. She will bring a little bit of extra accuracy. Yeah. I'll let you know. 1 second. Just give this a shot. Okay, so progressive. What we have going on is, okay, so a few upcoming events. Thursday, so tomorrow, right? Yeah. We're going to have 3x for Speed and Dragon. We're going to have 3x for Provoke and Ice Golem on Saturday. For the boosted chances on Thursday, we're going to have a 15x chance for Cheshire, Cowlight the Ash Arrow, Thor, Tholan, Mountain King from the regular shards. And then from the voids, going to be Georgid, Iyasu, and Valkanen. Epics are going to be Enda Moonbeam, Fear Gun, Ashma, and then the Void Epics are Kimptum and Weregrun. And then the Saturday event is going to be Kymar and Korra Pythion, Theodore and Stock, with the Voids being Tuhanarok, Warlord, and Venus. Let me see if I can get a screenshot. This is like huge lists of stuff. You guys are like, what are you rambling about? Just give me a screenshot. He needs to get a bigger shield. Why is this shield not that big? All right. Here we go. This is Thursday's boosted stuff. And then this is Saturday's boosted stuff. Hoping for Marichka. They're waiting for a time to sell you all the stuff. It'll be soon, don't worry. Soon. Okay, so obviously getting stuff stripped here is unfortunate because Androx's buffs are not up yet. That's why we had stuff stripped so quickly there. What is the Chimera's speed here? .305. So I want him, if I want my champ to go first, he needs to be over 305. Since you can do Nightmare Clan Boss, is it bad? I mean, wait, what? Since you can only do Nightmare Clan Boss, you can just wait for the one after the next fusion if you think. I have no clue what the fusions would be. They've gone for a while of having great fusions and then not great fusions. True, maybe. Well, then Mikage wouldn't really be needed. Mikage's here mostly for Androck. Just more turns. I'm wondering if the decreased speed kind of works itself out. I could also actually just do this. Make Mikage that 300 plus speed. And this alone will boost me high enough. Because Androck's going to boost everybody's turn. Let's get some with crit, though. There we go. Not quite enough, but that's okay. It's a big helmet, though, for real. There we go. This will be fine. We can test this out for a little bit. You wish for Herbaeus? Herbaeus is amazing. He just boosted everybody's turn meter, so we should all get a turn before the Chimera goes now anyways. Strip that shield right off my Wixwell, though. Feels bad, Wixwell. What's his resistance at, I wonder? 409. So that was probably just a 3% chance, wasn't it? So ultimately, it's going to be difficult to keep all this stuff up the whole run anyways, basically. The shield there. We do have a lot of buffs going up, though. That is for sure. I guess the shield set fell off already. Probably need more accuracy on Wixwell. So we can get the decreased attack up on the boss. Because our shield set on Titus also fell off. Yeah, it's where Lamasu, and Lamasu's making a big help there with the so many awesome effects. I want to make it auto-friendly though. If I went to get Wixwell adjusted, he would need extra 100 accuracy or so, which would then lower his resistance. Lamasu basically just fixes that problem herself, honestly. I got an idea. We lose a weaken. We'll gain another extender. And he also brings increased speed for everybody but himself. Yeah, shield champ with big HP would be ideal for sure. The reason why Wixwell is not, he has high defense, is so the lion form targets him. He has aspect of Tshirt, so hopefully he doesn't just die as well. We'll see how this plays out though. I'm not sure who she just now reset. It wasn't Krisk, I know that. Is she just resetting herself? Or is she just using that ability on herself? I think she was. I don't like that. It's kind of lame. Second position is Krisk. She did not reset him. I'm fairly sure she reset herself just now. I don't know. I don't know who she reset. She can't reset herself, but she can target herself for the intercept, right? Yeah, she can't reset herself, but she can target, I'm pretty sure, herself for the intercept. But it looks like the animation's going on her. Lydia's gone, so the fear and stuff's gone for that trial. Hydric, I don't know what the next fusion is going to be like, unfortunately. Let's see. Once we go back into the original form, let's see who she's resetting. Like, I have no clue if it's going to be a good champion, bad champion, great, useless, who knows. They don't really have much of a pattern with the fusions and such. All right, here we go. Let's see. Pay close attention. She'll reset somebody here. Turn to 1x speed as well. Okay, not resetting just yet. Should reset on the next go around. That's why I was wondering if you put Titus in the lead. Oh, she targets him? Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure she just targeted herself. Did you guys see the same thing? I'd say just spend your resources wisely and save for future fusions, definitely. You really should be always saving for future fusions. So with this, if I was to put Titus in the lead spot, or if I put, actually, I think Wix will be better in the lead spot here. I'd have to bump my speeds up a little bit because I wouldn't be going first. I don't need her. I need Lydia in here. Now, if Lydia had 100% crit rate and over 300 speed, she could make it to where it'd be better off. Let's see. Lamasu. She would boost my speed enough. You'll skip it then? Skip the fusion? I think you should be saving for it. That's not what I said. Did you know want Titus HP as low as possible? I can make it lower, and lower is better. But I can't, I'm not sure how much lower I can really get it. Right now, I'm just trying to get it to actually function right. And as auto as possible. I can do the run. That's not a problem. I just want it to be as auto-friendly as possible. So if Lydia was... Can I just get her above 300 speed real quick? With good crit rate? Deliana, but I use her already. I don't use him right now. Oh, man. Okay, well, actually, I need to do this. Okay, there's a small chance that she doesn't land a crit. And then I have to try this again, but we'll see. Let's manual her A1 once here, so Wixwell can do the first extension, and then let's see if she resets Wixwell. That'd be amazing if she does. Do I have her? Did I have that skill turned off? Or she just keep resetting everything? No, I have it. She just keeps resetting her own. She just keeps resetting. That's crazy. Impossible to predict. Polarium could release a banger fusion. Yeah, exactly. We never know. We never know. Some decreased attack up there. And now maybe she does the A3 onto as well. Now she reset Androck. He doesn't have intercept on him. He has intercept on himself. She does not have intercept. What? What? Now she reset Titus. So now she's trying to put intercept, I think, on everybody, basically. She was targeting herself before. Now Androck. Try shielding Wixwell or Androck with Wixwell first. All right. %. We're getting smacked by the 3%, guys. Smacked by the 3%. Lydia got her shield removed. It's not a huge deal. We'll see what happens here. See if it's pretty sure she's still in for Androck there. We'll give it another shot though, because we'll just try it again. See what happens. She should be good now to go again. Now it's to Lydia. Why is it to Lydia? Great question. Yeah, I can turn it over a little bit. Who's she going to send it to now? Let's see what the RNG holds today. Not just yet. Next go around for sure. Okay, that was on Wixwell. A little bit too late to really matter, though. All right. So basically, there's no way to get Lamasu to consistently target the right champion that I want her to target, it seems. The Lamasu roulette, for real. I know, dude. That's how it seems, isn't it? That's what I tried to do with Mikage a second ago. But Krisk is not a great option. He's not terrible, but the ally protection just nukes him so quick. Let's see. Could do Bambus as well. Actually brings decreased speed. Everybody keeps asking about Bambus. Maybe this is his time, because he extends some buffs. He places a sleep on himself and brings a decreased speed that we also need. Doesn't really need this ability, but this, he will reduce stuff. Let's see. I have Yumiko. I'm not doing Yumiko. I can do Yumiko. I can make a team easily to do this. That's not the problem. I'm just trying to make a team full auto. Doing it's not the issue. That's easy. Just Yumiko, Lamasu, boom, done. I guess I could just go ahead and get these with some merciless pieces as well. I have a merciless ring or something. I don't know. Be fine if so. No merciless necklace, maybe. Yeah, we got that. It'll be fine. 10,000 silver. Just gonna try this out. I have 2 Yumikos as well, but I don't want to do that either. I want to make it somewhat accessible full auto. Androck, of course, is not gonna be the most accessible. So I guess I only want accessible where I can make it make sense. Now, Androck, you could use Oella instead of Androck and mix the team up a little bit. I just want to see if this concept, how well it works. Or how well it doesn't. Mr. Panda Man here, hopefully does decent. He will be growing the shield a little bit as well. I should maybe have opened up with the A1 though. I don't know what his chances of placing the decreased speed are. They don't seem like they're doing very well though. He did reduce that, maybe, I think. Okay, got a decreased speed there. We're just scaling up too slow, though. Could turn Lydia's block buffs back on so he can actually keep that decreased speed off. Let's see about that. Have her actually place in the block buffs. I've set up a few full auto Chimera teams. Not very many. I think I have 1 or 2 on, yeah, 1 or 2 on Ultra Nightmare. But they are definitely a lot more difficult than manual. Got the decreased speed, very nice. Now the next best thing will be decreased attack as well, but unfortunately my Wixwell is not enough accuracy to do that. Wait, the Panda's just growing the shield. He's not extending it, is he? Or is he? Yeah, he extends it. I guess Panda and Oella can both work similarly, right? Let's see Oella. She has the extension and a heal, and then a turn meter boost, and a decreased speed. So they'll be very similar. Both of them will be. Let's go see this real quick. Whoa, I got a bunch of this nonsense. Turn meter boost may be difference maker here. Okay. There we go. Oella. Let's see. Oh, it was only 3x. Okay, crap. I'll if this works decent, I'll put the 4th piece on her later on. Good call. Got the decreased speed. We do have Wixwell and no, Androck's not in Merciless or anything, but Wixwell is. We already lose the shield set? I think we did. Definitely already lost the shield set. But how does everything else stack up? We can fix the shield set issue later on. I can put more accuracy on Wixwell, get him to place a decreased attack. That should help fix that. But if this shield was to stay up the whole time, that'd be huge. Almost took his shield off. Titus' shield's gone now. And Titus is dead now. It may be too difficult to run Titus with full auto setup. With this version, yeah, I agree. If he has a big enough shield, he can do decent versus the Ram. At least for some trials, but... yeah, it is based on damage. But you kind of have to manual that, don't you? Anyways. A little bit. To keep it at the 2 turns or whatever. I saw Bronco's video yesterday about it. Bring reset champions, Immic Fusion, and maybe Painkeepers. Yeah, well, I don't think that would work that great. It's a little bit different than Hydra. This boss goes really fast. But if we were to say Oella, you could do this team with no Androck and instead of Androck Lamasu, and this works very good. But Oella doesn't bring anything necessarily that Androck doesn't already. But she can basically be Androck. This may just be the best option here. Actually, no. The best option will be the one that I saw in the optimizer, which is, let me see, Lamasu here, of course Wixwell in the team, and then Yumiko in place of Androck. But then I need higher resistance on everybody, I believe. The Lamasu will lower the thing's accuracy and resistance by 100 anyways, so makes landing things a little bit easier. I'll try to do a run here. Auto or manual, I don't care. I'll try to do the run. See how this plays out. There we go. All right. Chimera's possible full auto. You did a billion key full auto. Wixwell, Krisk, Androck, Titus, and Senna. What about no Senna to Greer? Senna's what throws a wrench into that. Like, Senna's amazing. You should keep her A3 on Viper for one trial. Who's A3? Lydia? I'll just manual it. But I don't think I turned it off on Viper anyways, did I? I shouldn't. Yeah, no. That's going to be priority number one. Lamasu. Monsters A3 on Viper. Oh, no. I'm just doing this on manual. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm just doing it on manual. What's the base defense and resistance you should aim for in Ultra Nightmare? The highest resistance you'll need is 605, and the highest accuracy you need is 475. Sorry, for the RAM form. I've not tried that blessing yet, no. To make Lydia's fear true fear? I've not. Should I give it a shot? But hey, Degreer, if you're here, let me know if you think of an option to replace Senna in the team you mentioned. I'll give it a shot. But yeah, Senna's it's kind of a cheat code. Really? These toxics become big poisons? Really? That'll be... Check that out. Whenever this champion applies this... It doesn't go fear to big fear, though. Oh, it does. Huh. Let's try it. A pardon is mini Senna, but like very mini Senna, right? You need to be, it would need to be a reviver, so probably Elva. Yeah, I don't have a Glycat either, unfortunately. Now, your Lamasu. Did you say you had Lamasu on the team? No, you had no Lamasu. Wixwell, Krisk, Androck, Titus, and Senna. Yeah. So no Lamasu. I was going to say, how do you target Lamasu? Like, how do you make her do the correct targeting? You can't. She's just kind of dumb. She targets whoever she wants to, not whoever you want her to. Does it transfer poisons to the big versions though? Yeah, it's full manual nightmare. Yeah, that's the thing is, I thought they said they were going to fix her AI, but I still don't know how it works. Like I was trying everything to get it to target who I wanted it to, and it's just impossible. Doesn't have intercept stacks. She wasn't doing that completely earlier. She was placing it on other champs as well. Like she was spreading it around kind of weird. Yeah, throw Yumiko in the lead and done. Yep, unfortunately it's not quite like that. Sadly enough. She is very good though. She makes it a lot less stat heavy. Which Androck does that by himself. I did change her blessing. I see a True Fear coming up. But I'm not for sure if that's better than Cruelty being gone. And I haven't seen a single big poison either. Yeah, she was going for the only champion with it. No, you're good, you're good. I think Fear cancels the Reflect, and then True Fear makes it like 50% or something, right? Yo, Final Kimpachi with the big raid. Thank you very much, dude. I hope your stream went well. Give a shout out to Final Kimpachi. Isn't there like a shout out command now on Twitch or something? Let's do this. There we go. There's an official shout out. All right, so he has his shield. It's difficult to keep it on everybody else. It says at the bottom of the blessing does not work on gear set. Okay, well, maybe I should have read the rest of the way then. I didn't think it would anyways. He's hitting for decent numbers right now. This is almost full auto. Lamasu is doing whatever she wants to do, though. I'm kind of interested to see what happens when we go into the lion form, though. I put Wixwell, who should be the target, in aspect of Siroth, so we'll see how that actually plays out. But this was basic. I mean, it's basically auto, though Lamasu is probably not doing a ton as far as the resets here. By not doing a ton, I mean not doing anything at all. Yeah, Wixwell is in, I think, the shield set. Androck places more buffs than Wixwell, though. Okay, why does Titus have... Oh, it's because he has the increased defense. That's why. It's not going too bad for real. Made the poison sensitivity the big one though. True. I'm not really that worried about that though. Maybe keeping the shield up on everybody is a little bit too difficult. You never know. Would dropping Lydia for Godseeker work for extra extended buffs and revive? Lydia brings the increased speed here. She's also bringing decreased defense and weaken. I definitely wouldn't drop her for Godseeker. Okay, did my stuff get stolen just now? It's not good. Titus, come on, dude. You're wrecking me. I'm not for sure how much that did or didn't do, honestly. I think I just got... My gems went down. I don't know how it does with Lightning Cage. But Lightning Cage doesn't protect everything, right? Random protects one other active buff. And I have like 20, so it may not do very good. Increases durations. Part of me wants to try to... I wonder if I could use her. Probably not. Decrease speed's Lamasu right now. No. I don't think so. Let's try it though. It's just this metamorph. Actually, let's see. She's so fast. Who knows what's gonna happen? And we get increased accuracy from this as well, which may help with some more trials. We still have block buffs from Lydia anyways. His HP is like 47,000. Erbeus can kill herself from the passive. passive? Which form and where? Oh, this? Yeah, she's strong. She'll be okay. She goes back and forth in the forms anyways. I'm mostly just curious with this. I'm gonna get a few more trials done if I end up keeping her. Which would actually be pretty sweet because it would allow me to get, let's see, it would do one, not that, it'd be 1, 2, basically 2, basically nothing. He just died, he just got smacked. Wixwell got obliterated. Yeah, I still do account takeovers. Not doing anything right now, though, as far as takeovers, like, on the stream. Everybody has no crit L turn meter boost. I know, dude. She's just in the PvP build. I was just wanting to test this out, just out of just curiosity, you know? Just curiosity. This is proven to be fairly difficult, though, to do a full auto team here. Because you can't use Lamasu with a full auto team, basically. If you try, she's just going to target whoever and make it weird. I want to see why Wixwell died there, because he shouldn't have. Yeah, I can post Discord right here. That should link Discord right there. You should be able to join that and check out Discord. I have the takeover prices and everything and the ways to get started with it there if you're interested. Yeah. Boost the wrong champ at the wrong time. She's great for manual, especially with Yumiko. She's amazing. Not for auto, though. Unless you turn off her A3. I mean, her A1 and A2 are still good, but... And her passive is still really good. But why would you want to turn off her A3 permanently? It's the main reason you bring her. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is just not going to do enough to make it worth it. We can land the debuffs, no problem, but... What was the other champion I was considering using? Let's see. Could be Yumiko or anybody else who has a cooldown reset on everybody. Emic, whatever. Wouldn't matter. She's gonna be really fast though. A little bit early there, Crixia. We have no decreased speed either. Which is a pretty big deal. Honestly, Lamasu is just a hard champion to replace with this specific setup. In game, large margin, having defined accuracy. I definitely agree. I think 3% is kind of ridiculous. All right, let's try to go through it again. And actually not get 3% at this time. If this doesn't work, I'll probably end up just running a Yumiko Lamasu team for reset, for Chimera reset today, which is probably what I end up doing anyways. Maybe in the future, I don't know. We'll see. I may jump on the test server and work on a full auto version more when I have actual silver in my account. Or on an account I have actual silver. Oh my gosh. It's not what I meant to do. Keep pressing it and it's just not going through for whatever reason. Like really no reason to even do it now, but okay. Who's she targeting? Lamasu. So no resets for a little bit. That's not really a huge deal. It's kind of crazy how they have this mission to deplete the Chimera's dual bar within 5 turns. You have to do 8 million damage, I guess, to do that. That's a lot of damage. That is a ton of damage. I guess you could probably do it with Titus. He's like one of the only champions you can do it with very easily. Other than maybe a Fina team, but that's not a trial going to complete very often. Oh, and that sucks. When Lamasu just dies there because shield's not being up long enough. Yeah. I'm going to jump over on the test server and test this out some more and try to work it to where it's doing good. Won't be this exact team, though. One second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna test it out on the test server a little bit more. Let me see. I don't think I can. I ain't got time to do it just yet. I'm gonna run the probably Yumiko Lamasu version of it, which I just need to get my Yumiko a little bit faster. I guess I had to rebuild everybody kind of for that, wouldn't I? That's not even gonna be necessarily the easiest. Could do double Yumiko, but we'll see. I'll play around with some stuff later on. See what I go with. Androck makes the gearing a lot easier. Lydia could be Krisk. But he would need to be a little bit higher stats, I do believe. Yeah, a little bit low on the accuracy, a little bit low on the resistance. Lamasu will lower that a little bit. Though at this point, all she's bringing is block buffs. I guess a champion like Lazarius could even work potentially. Because he has one res. Mighty Uko could possibly even work. He has revive. This becomes not a very accessible team, though. Just out of curiosity. Krisk is not going to land any debuffs, though. He did get the decrease attack. I'm surprised. His shield's going to get worked down fast, though. What's going on, Zaries? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, man. I was playing around with some of this Chimera stuff, trying to make an auto team here, which at this point, Lazarius and Androck are not very accessible, and neither is Krisk, so this team's just going to be scrapped. I was wanting to be a little bit more accessible using Titus and Wixwell. Androck is okay, but it's proven to be a little bit tough. I guess if the goal was just one key Ultra Nightmare, then it wouldn't be horrible, would it? I mean, even then, it's still pretty difficult. Yeah, even then it's hard. But, all right, guys, I'm going to have to head on out. I'm going to go find somebody to raid over here on Twitch. I appreciate you all hanging out for so long towards the end there, just beating my head versus Chimera. But I appreciate y'all hanging out and theory crafting a little bit with this. Let me go see who's live on Twitch right now, and I can go ahead and send them a raid. I think I'll get caught up with some other work stuff I can get done today. We'll go give Grim a raid. And I'll be back here, guys, tomorrow live for 9 a.m. live arena stuff. 9 till about 12. Let's see where I'm at in live arena, placing 90 right now. Okay, so tomorrow we have better win rate. Had several tough fights today. Some goofy mistakes, but better than yesterday, I'd say. All right, we'll give Grim a raid. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Go to Grim's. 8 seconds over on Twitch. I'll try to get a full auto Titus team that's somewhat accessible out. Let's set the goal to be 1 key Ultra Nightmare. Maybe, I don't know. I think 1 key Ultra Nightmare is pretty decent. With Lydia, I should do a few trials. Okay, that'll be my plan. That'll be my goal. 1 key Ultra Nightmare, full auto, few trials. Be good to go. Thank you guys.